All right, so let's go on. What we're dealing with today is I'm shooting this video for my YouTube followers, also for Instagram. So I may be looking back and forth because I really don't care, right? So I told you I was getting ready to drop this book called Woman. And this is probably the best book that came out in the last 100 years. I stand behind it. I went to Akasha to get this book. I went to Calliope to get this book. I dealt with Dionysus to pull this book down. I went in the underworld. I went to a mentor to get the literature that's in this book. I went to the heavens to get the literature that's in this book. So with all that being said, let's get into the book Woman. For everybody who sent the donations for the pre-orders, the first 200 books will be in this week. That's how it works. First 200 books will be in this week, and I'll start shipping them hopefully Thursday or Friday. But this is Woman. You see how pretty she is? Check out. Look at the energy in her. That's Woman. That's Woman, right? And this is the male witch of the South. So she's a little bit thicker than the male witch of the South. Yeah, that's Woman, and that's the male witch of the South. That's Woman. That's the male witch of the South. But with all that being said, let me go ahead and drop this. I can wear this type of clothes now in the South, down here in New Orleans, because the weather is starting to change. Got that cold front coming through tonight. So in the book Woman, on page 12, it's about to be that T. I can feel it coming through already. Woman. I'm working on Man right now, and I'm working on Pressure. Those two books will be done by December. I'm dropping them two books at one time. The goal is to drop 6 books next year. I told y'all that the scholars have awakened. The scholars are here. We ain't watching TV no more. We done with TV, baby. We getting ready to write the mythology books, the astrology books, the Zane books, the true life stories, the fiction books. The scholars have awakened. And we about to take this to the next level. So with that being said, let's get into the book Woman on page 12. The chapter is called The Black Sheep and the Matriarch. The black sheep and the matriarch. Yeah, I come to tell you that you got a black sheep in the family. That one, can't nobody stand her. You got the matriarch. That's Big Mama. That's the one who run the family. Watch how I break this shit down. The black sheep and the matriarch. Make sure you get the book Woman at southerncover.com. And I dropped the price for y'all. Male Witch of the South was $77. I put over $30,000 on her. She's still selling. I'll tell y'all the truth. I ain't no fraud. I dropped her to $55, the feminine number. They both play an extremely important role in the family. Matriarch and the black sheep. The matriarch is the leader, and she's the foundation. Every family get a matriarch once every 50-something years. Great grandma start to get old, and then this little girl come out, talking shit, and this little girl come out smart and attractive and mean, and she come out putting people in line. Even when she was a baby, she didn't take no stuff. When mama started smoking cigarettes, she was looking at mama like this. When daddy was drinking, whenever somebody was doing something, she just was staring at him. She's a young matriarch. Good God, I want somebody to type in the comments, young matriarch. Any young matriarchs out there in the YouTube world? Any young matriarchs out there in the Instagram world? She was a young matriarch. You been that way. Good God. The matriarch is the leader in the foundation. I discussed her in more detail in my last book, in The Male Witch of the South. I got some chapters dealing with the matriarch. I'm getting real busy with it. The matriarch. Watch this. A good matriarch would bring balance to a family. Huh? I need somebody to type in the comments. See, y'all in the front don't hear me. I want somebody in the back on YouTube. I need somebody in the back on Instagram to type A good matriarch. Good matriarch will do what? Bring balance to the family. While a poor matriarch, what will a poor matriarch do? Man, I tell you, there's levels to this shit. See, you got to go alive and have a crowd that preach to a crowd. Man, you don't need no crowd. When you got the gift, you will preach to yourself. When it's your time, you will preach to yourself. I don't need no crowds. I don't need 200-300 people. I don't need the people. You can preach to yourself when it's your time, baby. Because you can harness that energy. You can manifest that energy. Watch this. A good matriarch will bring balance to the family, while a poor matriarch will destroy the family. And I come to tell some of you today that some of you came up in families with poor matriarchs. You want to know why girls could go dance and go cut up? You want to know why the girls could come home with drug dealers? You want to know how the girls could get beat in relationships? You want to know how the girls can be promiscuous and have multiple baby daddies and all this and all that? That's because we're dealing with a poor matriarch. Because when they have a good matriarch, she's going to check the girls when they're young. She's going to catch the girls when they're young. She's going to motivate the girls when they're young. She's going to protect the girls when they're young. She's not going to let the girls hang around the boy cousins too much when they're kids, because kids do stuff. She's going to make sure that she's talking to them baby girls when they're coming up, and she's going to tell them that grandma say if something wrong, you better come talk to grandma. And grandma say that if your mom on drugs or your daddy on drugs, you got to leave that house and come over here and come live with grandma. And grandma gonna tell you when you need some money to go on a field trip, come over here by grandma, because grandma gonna give you the money. And if you ain't got no food to be eating up in that house, you can leave your mama house and come stay with grandma, because I'm a good matriarch. And 9 times out of 10, when you got a good matriarch, she gonna have a house full of family members. A good matriarch. That poor matriarch, the book is called Woman, the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, because I had to deal with the good sides of the woman. I had to deal with the bad sides of the woman, and I had to deal with the ugly sides of the woman. And I couldn't wait to get to this book, because I'm going to do a video every day. I wish I could just stop this right now and do another video, because the chapters are so good. Let me go ahead and just be ignorant right quick and give y'all some chapters from the book, because I'm hot right now. Can I just move over? And guess what? In every chapter alone, ain't no short chapters, baby. I put the paperwork in it. Let me go ahead and give y'all, can I give y'all some chapters? Let's go to the table of contents. Can I go to the table of contents? Watch this. The breakup, the mistress. Black people stuck in white bodies. Get you a nigga. Let her go. She's the breadwinner, invest into her. I posted that went viral. We're gonna do that video tomorrow. She's the breadwinner, invest into her. His family was in on it. I posted that went viral. His family was in on it. We're going to do that video the day after tomorrow. Watch this. Take him to war, don't be his friend. Because when you wanted to be his friend, when you wanted to break up the proper way, when you wanted to break up the good way, he wanted to talk about you, he wanted to take you to court, he wanted to turn the kids to you. I come to tell you, you got to take this to the wall. Take him to war. Enraged kids. And with the enraged kids, what we're talking about is the Bible says that honor your mother and your father and you will live a long life. Throw that shit out the window. What I come to tell you is that, and it says parents, do not enrage your children. It says parents, do not piss your children off. We're going to deal with that. When she hit her limit, when you done too much to her, when you done lied to her, you done cheated on her, you done abused her, you keep saying you're sorry. I'm sorry, baby. Baby, I'm sorry. You just keep saying you're sorry. When a woman hit her limit, she's out. Can I jump into that chapter right quick on page 59? This is my book. This is my book. I could preach the way I want. I could go ahead of myself and preach. I could go ahead of myself and preach. Let's go ahead of myself when she's hit her limit. When she's hit her limit. Make sure y'all share these videos and she's hit her limit. Watch this. Women have a limit. There are things in life that cause her to hit the limit. Every woman got a limit. There are specific things that make her hit the limit. Such as what? Family problems. There could be so much shit going on in the family that she gonna hit her limit. Relationship problems will make her hit her limit. Dealing with children every day without a break will make her hit her limit. She got to do the homework. She got to feed the kids. She keep doing this shit every day. She going to work. She tired the kids. The kids. Upkeep of the home. And helping her friends mentally and financially. It'll make her hit her limit. God women, watch this. God women, good women are pressured, weighed down with issues of others every day. Every day is a good woman, people coming to you. Your mama coming to you, your daddy coming to you, your sister coming to you, that man in the house coming to you. Watch this. They sacrifice themselves for years and don't complain. Well, we're going to close that chapter right there. And that's called She Hit a Limit. But let's go ahead and jump back to the Black Sheep of the Matriarch. Make sure you pre-order the book. We're going to deal with this book for the next 3 months. It's the best book that came out in the last 100 years. The people already in my inbox telling me, can we buy the book from you? I said, babe, it's not even out yet. They said, yeah, I'm going to cut you a check to buy the book. Watch this, watch this. Pour me. The black sheep is chaos in the flesh. That's the black sheep. You won't smoke with your family members. Any family member who did something out of pocket, you the black sheep, I want somebody to type in the comments, I won't smoke. If you the black sheep, I want you to type in the comments, chaos. I'm not talking about the white sheep. I'm not talking about the girls who see the stuff going on in the family who don't say nothing about it. I'm talking about the black sheep. I'm talking about the one who's chaos in the flesh. She come to upset everything. Remember Jesus walked in there and flipped the table? The black sheep come to flip the table in the family. She come for war. She don't need no friends. If it's not about a book, if the family not dealing with a level of purity, then she come for war. She's chaos in the flesh. She won't smoke. That's the black sheep. She gets in trouble for saying too much. Any black sheeps out there, you get in trouble in your family for saying too much? They be telling you, girl, you need to stop. Girl, every time you come around with that bullshit. Girl, that shit happened years ago, girl. Girl, that happened years ago, girl. It's the baddest problem. I told you I was coming with smoke. Watch this. Let me say it again. The black sheep is chaos in the flesh. She gets in trouble for saying too much. Anybody out there, you say too much? Because you can't sit back on the dirt. You say too much. Share the video. Share the video. Watch this. She airs out the dirty secrets. The family won't hold on to the dirty secrets. Yeah. The black sheep. I come to air that shit out. How can a man write a book like this? How can a man write a book like this called Woman? How can he write a book so good called Woman? You know why? Because I came from between the legs of a woman. And when that woman carried me, her melanin and her energy, her spirit, the downloads of all the hurt that women been through, all the slavery, everything that women been through, I got a little particles of it in my DNA, and I'm pulling it out. That's how I could do it. The women created me. The women made me for this moment. To come say what they can't say. And I come to say what the women can't say because I'm a man. If any nigga want that smoke, he could come see me. And you need to share this because that dude you with, because that ex you had, because that husband, because that uncle in the family, you better share it on your timelines. You better send it to somebody because I need him to hear, because I'm talking about him in this video. I'm talking about them girls in the family who was touching the other girls. Good God, you preacher. Can you end this video, Ashe? Let's go. She's chaos in the flesh. She gets in trouble for saying too much. She airs out the dirty laundries. Families hide secrets. Some things aren't to be spoken about. Is there anybody out there, your family hiding secrets? Anybody out there, your family hiding secrets? That's what the fuck I come to talk about tonight. Calm down. You was doing good. Don't mess the video up. Anybody, families out there hiding secrets? And they don't want to talk about it? But I come with the tea. Families hide secrets. Some things aren't to be talked about. I come to tell you they need to be talked about. I come to tell you that they need to be spoken upon. Because in order for us to say to the next generation of young girls, we got to expose that uncle. In order for us to say to the next generation of young boys, we got to expose that cousin. In order for us to save the next generation, we got to talk about how great grandpa used to be beating the shit out of great grandmother. I got a chapter in here called The Beat Started with Great Grandmother. This book is the tea for women, and I come today in this time to air it out. She airs out the dirty secrets. Families hide lies. Some lies in your family. Some things aren't to be spoken about. The black sheep will bring these things up in conversations until they are addressed. The black sheep will bring these things up in the conversation until they are addressed. She not gonna bring it up one time to tell her shut up. She not gonna bring it up one time and they just like, girl, we ain't gonna talk about it no more. She gonna keep bringing that shit up until somebody gotta deal with it. She's relentless. She won't smoke. She come to expose the family. She relentless. She come to talk about it. Every time she see him, she gonna talk about it. See, we need a woman in the family where every time they see him or see her, they're gonna talk about it. I'm not gonna let y'all rest. No. Every time we're gonna talk about it. I'm not gonna let him get married and have no daughters. I'm gonna talk about it, boy. Good God Almighty. You gonna deal with this here today, Lord. Oh, he thought he just was gonna rape me and molest me and gonna have a family? Oh, you thought that, oh yeah, you thought you was gonna have a family. No, Uncle Charles. I got to tell your wife, your kids got to know about it. And then you got the ones in the back, man, that man got a family, man. You could destroy that man's family. Man, that fucking man destroyed me when he touched me. Any queens out there hear what I'm talking about? Somebody type on YouTube, somebody type on Instagram, I hear you. That's why you got to get this book. I'm coming for healing. I come to blow the whistle. He's not going to get a family and walk away and have daughters and all this shit and think, no, we need to know about this. Because when he decided to touch you, he decided to ruin himself for the rest of his life. Now, the only way you can get your energy back as a woman from a man who stole your energy, guess what you got to do? You got to expose him. You got to let the family know. You got to let the wife know. You got to let his children know. You got to let everybody know. Because every time he see you, because he touched you when you was young, every time he see you, because he took your energy and he still can tap into your energy. So you got to defraud that energy. You got to make that energy toxic. You got to make that energy sick. How do you make that energy sick? How do the energy he stole from you that was pure when you was young, how do you mess that energy up? By speaking on it. You make it to where when he see you, he won't throw up. I can't stand her. She make me sick. Let's get back to the book, woman. Spoke about it. Conversations. Certain individuals leave when the black sheep pull up at family functions. Certain individuals leave. Now your auntie son, your auntie gonna leave when you pull up. The abuser, everybody having fun. You pull up, he going out the back door. They leave when they see you. Watch this. She's going to expose them. Abusers in the family don't like the black sheep. They want to continue taking advantage of family members. See, you as the black sheep, once you start to expose the abusers, now they start to talk about you because he won't keep doing it. He won't keep touching the girls of the family. He want to keep touching the boys of the family. And sometimes the abuse in the family could be a woman. It could be a woman. It's not always a man. Let me finish this off because I can keep on the video getting too long. They want to cover up the dirt and not talk about it. The only way to heal the family is by discussing the dark secrets. Some uncles and aunts are guilty of letting problems go on unchecked. That dirty auntie, that dirty aunt, that dirty uncle, if they don't want to talk about it, if they're guilty of letting the problems go on, then we got to expose them too because they know about it. Man, fuck this family. Nephews and nieces are touched by cousins. The conversations must be had. The black sheep was sent for war. I'm closing this video. Somebody need to hear this tonight. The black sheep was sent for war and correction. This typically happens before. Lord. I'm done right now. The last part of the chapter is so serious. Y'all ready for this? You got to get this. The black sheep was sent for war and correction. This typically happens before the ancestors wipe out the entire family. This is the last chance to correct the problem. The ancestors will send the black sheep to come punish the family, to come correct the family. And if the family don't make up for the things that they've done, then the ancestors will do what? Come in and wipe out the entire family. Go get the book, woman. Thank y'all for joining the video. I'm excited about it. For everybody who got pre-orders, y'all made it possible. The books will be in 3 to 4 days. I'll ship them all out. And this is a book that women need to read. Women need to read this book. This book is, I'm telling you, this is going to save some lives. This is going to bring forth some healing. And I can't wait until tomorrow to do another video. So shout out to everybody who supported me. Shout out to my editor who from New Orleans. This brother didn't put 2 books out for me. And he's not afraid to put out this type of material that we need to hear. He's not running from it. That's all I got to say about that.